Happy Monday, folks. So, I've been willing to do this for a while. It took a lot of bottle to do this one, but motivation player, memory player has to be Shaun Maloney. A lad that went under the radar in his Celtic career, done quite well, 13 trophies, 242 games for the club, over 50 goals from us in two spells at the club. Absolute cracking player he was. One of the best wingers we ever had. A lot of people might laugh and say, no, fuck that. But this guy was a part of a treble winning team in the early zeros, you could say. Played in the Royal Seville, played in the final, played for Scotland over 47 times. He scored 7 goals for Scotland as well. Scored a goal against the Irish, which broke my heart on a Friday evening. So let's kick it off. So he was born in Malaysia. His dad was English, his mum was Scottish. Came through the youth system, got his breakthrough debut in Box against Rangers. The famous day when Lubo scored 2 and Larson scored as well. Absolute cracking day. Well before my time, before I started getting mad into football. But when I look at Shaun Maloney, after sitting down, analysing his goals and his performances for Celtic, holy shit, unbelievable. What basically with Shaun Maloney, 2005-2006 season was his best season. Basically he's got a cracking goal against Dunfermline. He's quite pacey, quite athletic, little small legs. He wasn't the tallest player, but he scored some amount of headed goals for Celtic. Like, he was really box to box player. Like, you could play him up front, you could do a job as well. It wasn't just a winger. Attacking mid, on the right, on the left, he was quite good. Versatile player, you could say, quite flexible in any position. But that season he done quite good under Strachan. Obviously went on to win the league title. He scored in the Scottish League Cup as well. Obviously Jinky's the week of Jinky passed away, he scored in that final. He did. Scored some cracking goals for Celtic overall. Like, sadly he left Celtic. He went to Martin O'Neill's team Aston Villa. Played at Villa for a while. Played quite well at Villa, he did. He was an instant impact down at Villa. At Birmingham, had spells at Wigan, which he won the FA Cup at Wigan. He won a playoff final with Hull as well. He had a spell at Chicago Fire. He's also had coaching roles as well with Thierry Henry at the Belgium side. Now he's back at the club. This is a guy that's Celtic to the core. Really was Celtic to the core. Like, he loved the club. And obviously he did come back in his second spell. He was unbelievable in his second spell. Some memorable goals that stick out to me is when I was actually at the game when he scored against Hearts in Celtic Park. Scoring against St Mirren away, doing the boxing celebration into the corner flag, absolutely class. The Bumblebee jersey, some cracking times. He scored against Villarreal in the Champions League as well. He scored a header that day. Some cracking goals. Like, you look back and realise, like, this was a guy that he really did have everything. Like, he wore the 13 short in his second spell. He wore the 29 short in his fourth spell. He also done a calendar as well. A lot of good ladies loved it with his green hoodie up and the sweaty body. So a lot of ladies loved that he did. But Shaun, a lot of women were mad about Shaun. I don't know why. It's just the real grumpy face on him all the time. He always looked like he was pissed off. But cracking player, like, literally. I never got to meet Shaun Maloney, but seriously, he proved it down in English football. He was a boss. Like, he had the pace. Obviously, deal broke down where the club wouldn't keep him on contract extensions at the time. That's why he prompted go on his leave the first time. He ended up going. But look at individual awards. As I said, he won the PFA Player of the Year. He won SPL Player of the Year. He was part of many teams as well. Teams of the week. He was good player. Like, he worked, like, realistically, he worked on that. Martin O'Neill, obviously Gordon Strachan, Tommy Mowbray. He had a spell with Neil Lennon as well. So he got a bit of the gift and the gap of the managerial experience of working under these names. And he's doing quite well. Like, he's a good ambassador to the club. And obviously, like, playing with some great players in that team, like Henrik Larsson, Paul Lambert, Neil Lennon, Paddy McCord, you could say, Gary Hooper you played with. He played, obviously, Saraski, Evander Snow. Like, I'm just going to throw those random names in the mix. Douglas, the Douglas jersey, Marshall, Johan Mjällby, Bobo Valde. Played with some good players, in his time at Celtic. As I said, 5 titles, 5 Scottish Cups and 3 League Cups as well. So that's a good player, that's a good status there. I hope he's enjoyed the memorable moments of Shaun Maloney. Obviously, as I said, scored some cracking goals. Obviously, the ones I'm thinking as well against St Johnson, where he ran amok that day, scored 2 cracking goals as well. But the Dunfermline goal, fuck me, that was a cracking goal. And I can't forget about one of the most important goals he's ever scored in his Celtic career is the goal against Rangers in the League Cup in Celtic Park. 35 yards out, what a hit, like literally, bang, 35 yards out to swerve to the right hand side. Unbelievable. Poor Kloss, he didn't have a clue what was going on, he didn't. Kloss is used to getting buried. But yeah, so tell me all about your Shaun moments. Have you ever met him? Was he like as a person? Is he lovely? Was he a bit of a shithead? But you know what? He goes down. He goes down as a baller, a top baller for Celtic, and it was great to watch him. Really, when you got Maloney got on the ball, you knew it was a bit of pace on him. McGeady had a bit of pace. Nakamura he played with as well. So there was competition on that wing, and fair play to him. He came back and he done a good job, like, you know. But captained the team as well a few times as well in his second term at Celtic, so I can't forget that as well. But yeah, let us know. Hope you enjoyed it. Hail, hail. Have a good Monday. Up the Celts, up the NTL days, up the Umbro days, up the Celts.